Hey guys, Chad from M&A Sports Media. How's everybody doing on this Monday morning? I'll start off with my next video blog here. I'm going to be talking about a couple different things in the amateur circuit, the amateur MMA, and as well as some athletes, talk about different things. The other day I didn't get to do a quick shout out. I was thinking about it after my video, and there's a couple other promotions that have been really big in the amateur scene. I know I mentioned Ace Fights and also the Prospect Fighting League and the guys of Mayhem and Diamond Fight League, but there's also the ones that kind of more towards London and out past London, out in Windsor. You get the Future Combat Stars, and then the guys from Maple City Cage fighting out in Chatham, and then even here in our backyard, the Bloodline Fight League, Bloodline Fight Series. Guys at a MAS Mass Kickboxing in Cambridge. They've been doing some great shows as well out of Cambridge. But just wanted to give a little extra shout out to some of the other promotions. And watch the you'll be able to find on M&A Sports Media on the local tab when it's coming up, mnasportsmedia.com, and launching this week. We'll have a schedule for all the amateur mixed martial arts on that page, so you can check it out. Check out the schedule. I'm wearing one of my originals, M&A Sports Media, M&A Fight Team t-shirts. You see a lot of the guys who used to wear this. A bunch of guys before they went to the UFC and stuff that I used to help out. Getting back to that, helping the athletes, and had a great talk with some of the amateur guys yesterday. Went out to Hamilton, Ontario, met up with James Baird. He's the current SOV Sons of Victory featherweight champion. He was a big boxer, did really well, Golden Gloves, pretty athletic. He's a personal trainer out in Sarnia or Hamilton area, and he's looking to make his move towards becoming a pro fighter as well. So excited to see what he's got in his bag, to see what he comes out with over the next couple months. I know we'll probably see him around March. We'll see what happens over the next little bit, but he's going to be working. Follow him, James Baird Fitness, on Instagram, and check him out on Facebook as well. You can check him out, follow him. He hashtag watches the road to the title. He's going to be chasing down some titles, so watch his little journey on social media and stuff like that. So big shout out to James. Looking forward to seeing what you do, and congratulations, by the way, on your title with Sons of Victory. Then went down to Cambridge, Ontario, and we were talking with Ty Kerr. Ty was a football player, got into muscle and fitness and stuff, and doing the fitness shows. Saw him at the gym one day. I was training with one of the guys down at Fusion Fitness in Cambridge, and I looked in this room and I saw this guy hitting a bag. It's just hitting it so hard and bending the thing in half with his kicks and straight down the pipe punches, and I was just like, ooh, this guy's got some technique. So I just started a conversation. I was like, hey man, you're fighting? He's like, oh no, I did some boxing, so did Sid Vanderpool's boxing by Sid, with Sid Vanderpool, and he said that he did some just training and stuff there, and he was looking at different gyms and wasn't really, he was just training. I said, man, you should be fighting because you'll look really good. And we got talking, and next thing you know, I pitched him through somebody I know, and said, hey man, got to check this guy out. And I sent him a video of one of his training sessions. He's like, hey man, this guy's looking pretty good. I know it's his first fight and all, because he wants to fight for a light heavyweight title. And I was like, let's do it. I talked to him, and he said, yeah man, I'm ready and willing. And he was already a professional athlete, so he figured, let's give it a shot. He went in there, and wow, what a great fight. Check out his fight on YouTube, or visit some of the archives on Prospect Fighting Championships, prospectfights.com. Check out his fight. It was awesome. Won the title. I'm so proud, so happy for him. It was great, and he's got a lot of plans coming up. Maybe be a 2-title fight. It might be dropping down to middleweight and chase the title there at Prospect as well. So check him out, Ty Kerr MMA on Instagram. check him out on Facebook, Tiger MMA as well. Follow these athletes as they're coming up. Later today, I'll be meeting with Avanish Chowti, another up-and-coming local amateur athlete. The three of those guys I just mentioned looking to move to pro. So we'll see how everything plays out for them in the amateur ranks and moving towards their pro contracts or pro careers. All the best to all of them. Talking about one of my favorites, been a fan favorite for a while, is Tony Laramie. Tony has been an amateur, won multiple titles, undefeated, just kind of rolling over the competition. And been, even when he faced a little bit of adversity, came out on top. And check out, I got some YouTube on our M&A Sports Media YouTube. You can see one of his older videos, highlight videos from his jiu-jitsu tournaments and wrestling tournaments and stuff like that. It's a little highlight video of this kid's a monster. It's going to be amazing. He just signed with TKO MMA in Montreal, in Quebec, along with his brother, TJ Laramie. So the two of them now in the pro ranks. Tony has a fight coming up. His birthday's coming up this next month. So once he's 18, he moves into the ranks of the pros. So really excited to watch him. Met him and kind of been promoting him and his brother since early 2012, late 2011. Met them at a grappling tournament, and I instant fan. I said these guys have got what it takes, and the mentality and the work ethic. And I watched TJ compete against Tony, but it was, wow. He competed against an older pro athlete, and it was crazy. And I was just like, this was amazing, and I was so right into it. And I was like, you guys are going to be awesome. Talk to their dad. And ever since then, when I had the M&A Sports Media going before, sponsored them a lot, and I know I helped out, tried to get behind some of the other pro athletes while I was doing that. And there's a long list of guys that I worked with in the past, and that went really well with M&A. And that's why I'm kind of getting back to the M&A Sports Media. Left doing the whole, still do a little thing on the side, helping other people with t-shirts and stuff like that. But it kind of got out of that with the Fear the Fighter stuff. It was just hard to control what other people do. So decided to do what was mine and get back at it with Trevor Airdrie and start putting together more and more with M&A Sports Media. So be traveling to different tournaments and getting out there. And we got a video production team now, and photography, and going to be doing features on athletes, visiting their gyms, talking to people, whether they're amateur, pro, more on the grassroots level, watch them grow, be the next GSPs or the next big stars in Canada. Went to UFC 206, what an amazing show, seen probably one of the best fights ever with Cub Swanson and Doo Ho Choi. Wow, what a crazy fight. But it's been a long road to get back to here, and it's funny how it all comes full circle. And back at M&A, doing full-time M&A Sports Media, and really excited what's coming up. Got a couple sponsors coming on board to help with the website and doing these blogs and bringing live cage side views and tweeting live tweets and stuff like that of at amateur fights, pro fights, be heading up to TKO in the new year. Same thing with media, and heading to a Bellator fight as well. But a lot of things coming up. Really excited. Really been really passionate about the amateur MMA. It's a lot of fun going to the shows and seeing what the talent has coming up. A lot of great male and female fighters. Just wait to see some of the fighters that are coming up through the ranks as amateur fighters. And moving on to talk a little bit of pro. I mentioned in my last video. I'm still going to hint this out. I think Jesse Gross might come back. I'm still kind of poking at that and talking to him online. And I'd like to see Jesse Gross come back. He's a 10-4 pro. This guy was a monster, just a beast, and I think he should come back and show everybody, what he still has. And he's still young, could make a run at it. So maybe we see him come back in 2017. I just wanted to mention it here and see what happens. Ghost Gross coming back. Be kind of exciting. I know a TKO, big fight for Jesse the Body Snatcher Ronson. Jesse Ronson's been through ups and downs in his career. It's crazy. I went to all of his UFC fights and all split decisions. It was crazy. Like ones that he should have won, you're just sitting there in awe. But when it goes to the judges, and I know he's been training hard not to, it's a couple wins since then. I lost, but he's one of the best in the country, and can't wait to see what he's got coming up. And that's all those two guys out of Adrenaline. I've been talking a little bit. I mentioned Parabellum, Roy McDonald. You should see some of the guys coming out of that gym. Holy mackerel! But exciting times for the pros. With Ken Hayashi out, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the new guy taking over and what happens with the pros, because like I said before in my last video, the talent in the MMA section or world here in Canada, Ontario, to say we have some of the best in the world, like top elite guys that have had to travel all over the world and leave their home to go fight elsewhere for not much money. So to get them back here, would love to see some of the pro shows come back. PFC with Jamie Champion. So like I said, I saw online that Garnet Ace was talking about doing another Global Warriors. All the best to them. Whoever can put on some pro shows to support our local athletes and get these guys some fights in their backyard where all the people here can see what kind of talent we have. So really hoping that all comes together. And we're 12 minutes in. I'm going to switch a little bit, still talking on the MMA side of things. We've been talking about the gyms and stuff. I'm talking about different things here. We've got a bunch of different things coming up. World Kickboxing Federation, the kickboxing side of things. I know Wolfgang Bruder and WKF have been doing some great things out of Guelph. They're a worldwide organization and been all over the place. So WKF has been doing some big shows with the kickboxing. Make sure you check them out on WKFcanada.com. Check out their website and see what they got going on. A lot of great fights. Go check out a kickboxing fight. A lot of action, a lot of great fighters out there. We hope to attend a couple of the fights. We've been to a lot of them, and do the same thing, tweeting out, do some photography, and share with everybody what the WKF's all about. And a big shout out to big things coming in 2017 from the AMMAO, the Amateur Mixed Martial Arts Ontario. They, I know, have been working diligently and crazy on a lot of big things. It's been exciting. You see stuff always on Facebook of them all in their big meetings, and we're excited to see what they have coming up. They're the ones that make this sport safe for everybody, and for the MMA side of things, they're the ones that do all the sanctioning, do all the, bring everybody, the referees, the judges. I had the pleasure to do both. I've been a judge at a couple of the events, and then I got to be a promoter and put on a couple shows. Great, top to bottom, amazing throughout. Tracy Clark, man, this wouldn't be happening without you doing everything that you do, so big shout out to her. And then Alan Duffy and everybody else that's a part of it, Brian Beauchamp and Jamie and Woody and all the people that are part of the AMMAO. It's a great job. Congratulations on everything that you guys have accomplished so far, and you get to showcase our amateur talent coming up, and hopefully maybe help us with the promoting the promotions, the pro promotions coming up. So big shout out to the AMMAO. So just wanted to do that, and yeah, really looking forward to seeing what kind of events come up. Stay tuned for a lot. Check out M&A Sports Photography on Facebook, and then M&A Sports Media. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. At Twitter, you'd find us on M&A_Sports Media. Follow M&A Trevor on Twitter as well. Also on Instagram, same thing, M&A_Sports Media. M&A is Michael Nancy Alpha, so not MMA, it's M&A. So check us out. follow us, what's going on. I'll be posting videos like this every day. I'm also be doing some live videos. Check us out on Instagram. You'll see who I'm meeting on a daily basis, who we're doing interviews with, and then we'll be doing some highlight videos and promotions of the local fighters and visiting some of the promotions and doing the same thing. So I'm pretty excited what's to lie ahead, and look forward to talking to everybody soon. Big shout out to all the athletes out there that are stepping in the ring, cage, whatever. That takes a lot of heart, a lot of determination, and a lot of training. So big shout out to everybody that takes the takes the time to train and get yourself in there. It takes a lot to step in there. So big shout out to everybody that does it and everybody that's helped put on shows. Congrats. Looking forward to seeing what's next. So my next show will be mentioning where you can find some of the fights. We can see them, mentioning our launch for mnasportsmedia.com. You can check on mnasports.com right now, the Michael Nancy Alpha, so mnasports.com. Some t-shirts, some sports stuff. There'll be a lot more. It's going to be more of a liquidation place to buy stuff. Every time you make a purchase on mnasports.com, every time you purchase something, a portion of all the funds will go to sponsor some of the local athletes, whether it's amateur or pro. So check it out. There'll be a list sometimes when you find a t-shirt or something, or go on the Support Local Fighters tab. You'll find different drop downs for fighters. When you see one of these, like an M&A shirt or something like that, there'll be a drop down button to see what athlete you want, and you support the athlete, then pick your size. So then pick the athlete that you want to support, and the money from those purchases will go directly to them. So look forward to that. If you're one that would like to be part of the program, hit us up on social media. Say you'd love to be part of the Support Local Fighters or Support Local Athletes program, and we'll help you out, see what we can do. So you get a code, people type in your name or drop down in the thing. So that's all you got to do. You get a promo code or be on the drop down. So let us know. We'll talk to everybody soon, and take care. It's Chad from M&A Sports Media. Thanks for talking to everybody, and look forward to talking to you again soon. See you later.